We have now interrupted your regularly scheduled programming to bring you.
Nigga.
Yo.
Nigga.
Yo.
Hey, let me ask you a question. What would you rate this woman right here? What would you give her? 1 to 10?
1 to 10. That lady is not bad looking. If I had to rate her, she's a nice, solid 7-ish. 6-ish, 7-ish.
6-ish, 7-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of got a flat face. She's your queen, too. Bro, I stumbled upon this crazy story, man.
Yeah.
This is a model right here. She's like a model down in Brazil. Her name is Camila Marodin, but she was also a cartel queen. It says, model ordered husband's execution at son's 4th birthday as she lived secret life as a cartel queen. She's your queen to me.
Surprise.
I'll read parts of the article because this stuff is crazy as hell. It says a model allegedly ordered her husband's execution at their son's 4th birthday party. That's cold-blooded peace right there, man.
Yeah. No, it's crazy as hell.
Crazy.
No, she I don't know why she couldn't get like a clown or something like that. Some type of entertainment, like right, yeah, like regular people. You know what I mean? She hiring assassins and shit.
She was like, "No, I must do this myself." It says Camila Marodin, who is suspected of living a secret life as a cartel queen, was arrested after Ricardo Marodin, her husband, was shot dead during the family celebration. It says cops initially believed Ricardo was the gang leader, but they now understand his wife holds a senior position in the criminal organization in the coastal town of Matinos, Parana. This is crazy as hell, man. So I guess they were following the family and they thought the husband was the one. Come to find out, it was her.
Yeah. No, they always want to blame it on the dude. We always the first choice when the bullshit happening. You know what I mean? So come to find out, it's actually her instead of him. So you know that's how the cookie crumble, I guess.
The popo was like, no, she is too lovely.
Yeah, no, it couldn't possibly be her. Couldn't possibly be her.
Well, I think she was just trying to throw the cops off the trail. It says after his death, the Brazilian beauty told authorities the killing was likely the case of mistaken identity.
Yeah, I bet it was. I bet it was. she mistakenly put a few less bullets in them than she intentionally meant to. That's the only mistake. Like I meant to put more bullets.
No, why they killed Ricardo? He must look like someone important.
Oh man, crazy.
I can only imagine what kind of story she spun. It says the fashion influencer has since been arrested for Ricardo's shooting and the death of 2 former police officers. This girl ain't no joke.
Yeah. I read a little bit about the story, and having the police killed after the fact. I guess I don't know if these were cops that were gonna bring her in or whatever the case was, but yeah, she was out here handling business. She ain't leaving no loose ends out here, bro.
Now they were former cops.
Oh well, they must have been on the take then. Still, no loose ends, brother.
She got kind of sloppy. It says she reportedly was caught on her way home from her mother's house where she allegedly hid a Glock pistol. So they were still following her. You know, she didn't even pick up on the tail. and they found her at her mom's house. They probably found, this is the smoking gun. They said the gun was buried in the garden.
Nice place to put that.
Crazy.
Nobody's gonna find it in the garden. Oh, what's that big lump of dirt right there? That looks totally normal.
Too funny. It brings out that payments totaling more than 1.3 million Brazilian real were also discovered in her bank account. They were like, well, you're a model. You don't make that kind of money. I don't know what the economy is like in Brazil, but for whatever she does and what she's claiming she does for a living, the money just did not add up. She's just bringing all kind of suspicion upon herself.
Yeah, no, they was out here living lavish in front of everybody, and I guess the few hundreds of thousands that they did have equated to some millions in Brazilian money, but yeah, they were like riding around on high-end motorcycles and vehicles, and lavish trips and houses and all this stuff, and there's probably no receipts, around to explain all this money. So, you got to have receipts.
You know what's so funny about you saying all that? What comes to my mind? You ever see that movie City of God?
I have.
It took place in Brazil.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need much to be balling in Brazil, apparently.
No. All them little huts out there. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I definitely remember the movie, and it was they was living pretty bad out there. So yeah, it probably wouldn't take much.
Only reason I bring that up is because it says military police said they had been investigating the gang for several years as part of Operation Ostentation, during which 39 weapons have been seized. 39 weapons don't seem like a lot for a cartel, but maybe in Brazil that is a lot.
Yeah, no, like I said, they little money that they had was a lot over there. So whatever we think is a lot to us, you could probably chop that down to a fourth and a fourth of that and a fourth of that, and that makes up a cartel out there. You know what I mean? So yeah, 37 guns out here is just like a local bus.
Right.
not necessarily a cartel. That's like a street block. So I don't know what they doing out there.
That's crazy. But it also brings out, it says they didn't hide anything they got from crime, drug trafficking, and money laundering. These fools is just out there. I guess that's a case of hiding in plain sight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, no, I've done it a lot of times. I wouldn't do it in this case. You know what I mean? That's kind of pushing the envelope right there. But I guess they tried to pull it, and it didn't quite work out for them. Well, it was working for a minute. These if they was actually tailing the husband, they didn't necessarily have Batman-like detective skills.
Right. Or is the corruption is just that deep? Like, I ain't gotta hide,
Yeah, they did have a couple of cops on the tape. So
everybody
allegedly.
Yeah, I think it was just one of those cases where it's like everybody's doing it. I think where it gets kind of choppy is because the death of her husband and the former policeman, they're saying, was planned by Camilla. And, cops, even if you are a former cop, they still hold you as one of their own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they are dirty, I don't know what the culture is in Brazil, but I would assume, hey, that's our brother. You know what I'm saying? Something like that has to be in the culture down there.
Yeah.
But the fact that she did it at her son's 4th birthday party. At the party.
No, like I said, just the worst sight. Like I said in the beginning, man, most parents is, they doing a whole nother thing for entertainment besides something like this. So to have no concern for the kids being around when you pull it off this head. Because if I understand correctly, not only was she in on it, but she had some other guys kind of roll up on the party, just kind of shooting. So just kind of crazy story when I think about all this, and how blatant they was living, how brazen, and how negligent they was about all these lives around that was around them.
Man, this hit, it plays out like a scene from The Godfather. It says 4 armed suspects, like you said, are said to have arrived in a silver Volkswagen Voyage and fired multiple shots at Ricardo, who died on the spot. It says days later, on the morning of November 10th, 2 former cops were shot dead by gunmen in a silver Volkswagen Voyage, possibly the same one used in Ricardo's shooting. If it's multiple people out here driving silver Volkswagen Voyages, just killing people, that's a hell of a coincidence, man.
Yeah, no, man. She had the Jose's rolling out deep and up in there. The Jose's was on her ass. It was on their ass, just shooting up everything.
4 Jose's.
The Jose's, man, they was out here wilding.
See what it is? They was looking at her face. They was like, "Oh, Camila, you are so beautiful." She was like, "I know, Jose. Go get the other 3 Jose's." We're like, why do you call us Jose? Because you do whatever these hoes say. I want you to kill my husband at my son Ricardo's party. Jose.
The Jose's. That's funny as fuck, yo. No, that's
for you, Camila. We shouldn't be laughing at this man's death, but I can't, sometimes when I think about how simpish men can be, for a pretty face, I wonder what her promises were. It couldn't have just been money. You always see movies where a man is caught up by some femme fatale, and the excitement, like she'll give him a little bit of nookie, to get him on the hook. And then he's jumping through all kind of hoops to make it happen again. And she just strings him along. I can imagine that something like this must have been going on, allegedly.
Yeah. No, I don't understand if she was ultimately the queen of the cartel, then what would be the purpose in having the husband knocked off if she's the lead, unless he's trying to be a usurper or something like that. But otherwise, I couldn't see like a reason for doing something like this. And she looks physically fine, so it doesn't look like she was getting beat up or nothing like that. So it's just I guess it'll be told at some point, hopefully, if ever, why she ended up doing this whole thing.
Oh, no, I'm gonna use my mental powers of speculation. I'm gonna tell you what happened. His name is Ricardo.
Okay.
He likes watching I Love Lucy.
Okay.
Ricky Ricardo. Ricky was very controlling. Lucy, you got some planning to do. He was like, Camila, I am the king of the cartel. She was like, no. No, I am king. No, I am king. No.
Ricardo.
Back and forth. And she said, you know what? You king. You're going to be king of the idiots.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, you gonna be king, all right. You gonna be king. I crown your ass, all right.
She's like, okay, you king. Whatever you say. She's like, Jose, you won't believe what happened. Ricardo did it again.
Right.
What did he do, Camila? He touched me. Allegedly.
Right. Yeah, no, like I said, man, I just think that this chick, she probably just got tired of sharing the empire when it was all said and done. The little empire that it was, maybe it was big over there. I don't want to call nobody's empire, nobody's cartel little.
I know you better be careful, man, because they will come get you.
Yeah, no, and hey, you need money to fight cartels. I ain't got no money.
They'll be like, that's Panamanian pimp juice.
Right. I'm gonna get in touch with my Panamanian people too, man, so we can fight off these cartels.
They're gonna be like, put the green light on him.
I'm gonna let them know I ain't in this world alone. I'm gonna be waving my flag as soon as we'll find out which one is the Panamanian one.
Wait, what color is your flag?
I don't know yet. I knew it at some point, but I forgot. But I'm a remember, and I'm gonna bring back the flag.
He's no Panamanian pimp juice. He's a perpetrator.
the Panamanian perpetrator.
Panamanian perpetrator. He's not plugged in. Get him.
Yeah. Man, I need to be plugged back into my peoples, man.
You should. Especially if you're going to be going after these Brazilian cartels. City of God wasn't no joke.
Yeah. You know, and that's the last thing I want to do is be caught with my head in the sand. So
I hear that. But no, this Camila and her four Jose's, like, Roscoe, why you call him Jose again?
Cause they do what these hoes they do what these hoes say.
You do whatever these hoes say. All you simps out there, let me tell you something. Running around killing people.
Oh man.
Your name is Jose. We ain't calling you simps no more. From this day forward, your name is Jose because you do whatever these hoes say. What you got to say, Roscoe, before we get up out of here?
Hey, he said it all, brother. All I can say is Warheads out, brother.
Warheads out. Before I say Warheads out, I'm gonna say this about this lady.
Yeah.
Dudes, just Warheads out. I can't say what ain't been said 20 quadrillion times already. Warheads out.
Yeah, I tried to end it beforehand, y'all. I tried, you know. Y'all have fun. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff.
Yeah, the link to the story will be in the description box. Peace.
Yeah.